Forget the assembly line and toss those hairnets. Because we're going coast to coast and around the world for the biggest, tastiest, and cleanest mega factories on the planet. From the secret process behind the chewy center of a Tootsie Pop to a float-making fortress where every day's a parade.
This is like the coolest job in the world.
We're taking you to the real Legoland, run entirely by robots.
In order to meet the world's demand for Lego, we need to be running 24 hours a day.
And you won't believe whose celebrity butt is in this mannequin factory.
As everyone knows, she has a lovely derriere.
Plus, the world's largest money maker, literally.
We average about 23 million coins a day.
And a sneak peek where the Jelly Belly magic happens.
We produced about 16 billion Jelly Belly beans this year.
So get ready to go all access. These ain't some paltry plants. This is Extreme Mega Factories.
You got the head, you got the arms, you got fingers.
Disembodied arms, legs with no torso, torsos with no heads. What is this? Some kind of nightmare? Nope. It's our next Extreme Mega Factory in Brooklyn, New York. Welcome to Lifestyle Forms and Display, the largest mannequin factory in the country.
We work with Liz Claiborne, Isaac Mizrahi, Tommy Hilfiger, Bloomingdale's, Macy's. In New York City especially, we cater to the fashion industry.
And why do the major designers come here? Because Lifestyle's making 100% unique, custom mannequins all by hand.
Lifestyle Forms is one of the last mannequin companies in the United States that make mannequins by hand.
98% of what we produce here is all done by hand. And with today's technology, there are a lot of companies who produce mannequins by machinery, strictly automated.
This 100,000 square foot mannequin mega factory produces up to 200 mannequins a day, 6 to 8 times more than the average American mannequin factory. So how do they make all these freaky forms? The whole process takes between 8 and 12 weeks, and it all starts with a designer's inspiration.
The ideas for the mannequins come from what's going on in the fashion world. I get the idea in my head and then work with the sculptor and say, I like this pose, but maybe the foot needs to be down a little bit or the arm needs to go down.
Once the design is finished, a sculptor makes a detailed clay mold from the artwork.
I'm a sculptor. I develop sense of excitement every time I do the body because it's always different, like human beings are different. The same way all mannequins look a little different.
After the sculptor creates a life-sized prototype, it's replicated into a waste mold using a cement called plaster of Paris. This waste mold is tested and retested until it meets the standards of being a high-fashion figurine.
For Macy's, we had sculpted a line. It was for Apple jeans, where the derriere was a little fuller, and we had to add to the derriere to fill it in a bit.
Then we move it to the mold maker. He makes a nice fiberglass mold for us, and then we cast it out of fiberglass. Goes in our finishing department, and out it comes, ready for paint.
The weirdest one that I make was the pregnant one. You know, I got a belly and stuff. It looked nice. It was fun to make it.
What makes Lifestyle Forms the most outrageous cool factory in the country is that we can create whatever your desires are.
We do everything by hand because every customer wants their own image, wants their own look.
And it's that special human touch that's also made Lifestyle the mannequin maker to the stars. Big-bootied stars.
J-Lo created her own clothing line and came to us and wanted to have a pant form made from impression of her bottom. As everyone knows, she has a lovely derriere, and some of her people brought in photographs and measurements, and our sculptor sculpted from that, and they use it for their clothing line.
This mannequin was sculpted after Jennifer Lopez, and I think it captured her beauty of this part of the body. I think it is something to be proud of.
Yep, she's still Jenny from the block. With mannequins as hot as J-Lo, does anyone ever get a little frisky with the dolls?
That's what all my friends want to know. If I get tired of my wife, do I take a mannequin home with me?
Yes, it happened to me. I fall in love with my mannequin. It was really beautiful, 18 years old. My angry face is so beautiful. When nobody saw, I come and kiss her in the lips.
That's weird. But at this mannequin mega factory, it's all in a day's work.
When you're on the street and you see different people strike poses, you think how that could be incorporated into a line of mannequins.